Hello everyone, this is me, and I'm just sitting back thinking that black men robbed a black man, and that's crazy to me. It's a painful type of thing to know that this could happen, and then happen so confidently. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Yesterday, um, Hala stated that all right, we'll go get the lawyer. You're gonna lose way more. There's nothing you can do. Like people think this is a people think this is a blogger war. No, it's contract. Doesn't matter what gets said. You got to give it to them. It's documented right here. You got to give it to them. So this is my thing. If I'm rich, like you know, well, Brother Hollis says he's rich, right? The ARP has got to be rich too if they partners. I would have got me out the way. But before I would have walked around and had the tag on me of not paying a nigga and spitting on his name, I would have paid him. No getting around that. The reason y'all got that money is because of my hard work that I put in. And that is also documented every single day. Yes, the internet has become weapons because now it's like all we've been pulling up clips all night, everything said. It's like it's nothing you can do. All that's why I'm keeping my argument with this right here. My argument, I don't care about none of the other shit, what I feel like about them niggas. Here is the contract. That man is owed his money. That's it. You gotta, black men be hustling so backwards, right? And then it'll be mad and the feelings will be 50 times worse when I come in there and then they're gonna give me way more. Pain and stuff. You gotta think. Harassment, threats. This is all after being booked and you made that money and stole it from me. And that is a St. Louis nigga that I've been around since 14 years old, who I've done nothing to, and they robbed me behind my back. It's insane, man. Like it's a nigga, I got family too. What the fuck? Why is like this is the thing with people, man. If this is somebody else's money, if somebody would have been owing Hollis some money, he would have been flipping tables, going off, scratching, breaking shit. I ain't even raised my voice yet because it's mine. I have to get it. This isn't a debate. There is no debating. I'm not debating who they are, what I think about them. No, what we're debating is where is this guy's money? That's it. The same thing as if he get off stage with Mook and they owe him $50,000 and they don't pay it to him. What is he gonna say? Where is my money? He's gonna flip shit. He's gonna kick. People don't like because you don't like a person after you use them does not mean you don't have to pay them. You do have to pay them. It's countless clips of him saying how much money he got, who don't have something. Like this is bad, man. Like this can stain for a long time. That's why I'm like, who's doing the coaching from that side of the street? Who's doing the thinking? This is bad. It is countless clips of Holla all over the net talking about money, what he got and I don't. You stole it. That's why I ain't yelled. I'm in such a great place because I know it's a bag. Everybody knows it's a bag because it's in black and white and writing. You don't want to trigger judges like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A judge is gonna say, is this in black and white and right? So why are you telling me that you don't gotta give it to him? Okay, and why did you post this? Where's the it's a waste of time. I'm trying to tell these niggas like, look, I don't me personally putting them niggas through that system and all that shit is gonna be 50 times worse, 50 times weaker. If you rich, throw that man his hundred and gone by the door, whatever you're rich. What are you talking about? You say you rich. Why you're gonna lose more in the long run, credibility, your name is crazy. St. Louis already hollered, for sure. Hey, Holly, it is baking back home. You stole from me, the nigga that put it all together. You stole from me with a nigga you met through what I built. And he from the other side of the world, man. That's crazy. Boy, ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody going for that because it ain't no real shit. Look, you can talk your shit. We can all talk our shit. He ain't this, he ain't that. Okay, but when we go to this contract book right here, It says you owe that man their money. You got to give him the money. A judge was going to be furious with this type of shit with them because you're wasting the judge's time. Contract says he gets this. Why did you post this? Where's the rest of the money? Give him his cut. Okay, and then we're going to add this on for wasting my fucking time. That's crazy. It don't make sense. Everything coming out, right? It's no way. I would have just got the niggas out the way. If I'm gonna talk shit to a nigga, right? I'm not gonna ever be in a position where he can say this to me. If I'm gonna talk shit to a nigga, I'm gonna be make sure I have overpaid that man. I can say what I want to him. I'm not gonna talk shit to him and I robbed him because that brings down the credibility of the person. That means I ain't that nigga if I had to rob this nigga. Who is that nigga? That means you sitting up and laughing and kikiing with a nigga from across the world, a New York nigga. Where I started, I brought the war. I said on stage, I'm trying to destroy these New York niggas. You trying to build shit, man? Fuck them. I'm a St. Louis nigga. Where's my money? You came and asked me. You came and asked me to work. I got percentage of the stream with A-Boy. I did overwork. I worked round the clock. All this is on the internet. I worked round the clock because I got a percentage. I did my job. I did others' jobs. You have to pay that man. Nothing you can do. That's why I ain't yelled at. Man, did y'all see me scream or nothing? Fuck no. Nigga, it's a celebration. What I gotta scream for? You gotta give it to them. And if y'all rich and you know y'all got this money, like y'all said, because I don't know what y'all got. I don't know what nobody got because I ain't in nobody's presence to know what nobody got. You would talk shit to him, harass him, block, spit on his name, threaten him, do all these. This is a chain effect. This is going to get dark, y'all. Because here's the argument of it, the timeline. After I got off stage with him, look, after I got off stage with him, things went crazy. He asked me to go on again. Things got worse. Spit on. When a judge hear that this guy goes on camera and says something about a person, mama with cancer, like they see the things you're doing, threatening, coming to where else I gotta be at, all that type of shit. This is crazy. Man, you could be patient with this money because it's gonna hit hard as hell. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's not, and look, this shows y'all something. In the end, the real shit wins anyway. Doesn't matter. That's why at this current time, I'm not talking about nothing else pertaining to them niggas or what I feel like. This piece of paper says it's mine. You have to follow that piece of paper. That's just what it. I mean, but if a nigga you wanna burn it and you wanna make it 50 times, it ain't nothing ARP can say on no camera. Nothing. What could you say? How could you talk around the fact of this? Whatever he say, we gonna just watch it. All right, what do you say? All right, cool, but it doesn't negate this. Where's the money? It doesn't still skip this present. So now what we doing? Now we got a whole other scandal in battle rap where this man was not paid. Clearly, he was not paid. And these two guys don't like this guy, but they went and got him to listen to this story, y'all. These two guys, one from St. Louis, who's been holding grudges against me since I beat him on stage, teams up with a New Yorker who don't like me. I have no contact with RBE as a communication from 2018 to 2023. They book me. They make a lot of money. Problems. They start harassing me because I wouldn't go on again after stealing my end of the money. Then you're going to go further into history. Okay, these are other things that's popping up. Man, this is so bad, but so good at the same time because it ain't. Okay, if I'm a real nigga, like, look, check this out, y'all. Everybody here. This is where niggas always go wrong. Pride, right? The pride side is too fucking much, right? If I'm the now, keep in mind. He's also been told many people stay away from me, don't talk to him, don't do it. This story for a judge is look, here's the thing with a judge job. A judge is gonna look at two people they don't know. They don't know nothing about nobody and gonna listen to what the fuck they gotta say. When the judge is asking you questions like, okay, first off, where's his money? Whatever you want to try to falsify, they're gonna find. Where's his money? Okay, Holla is the key to this story. If he wouldn't have posted that, they walk clean. He posted it and wrote max out 3 on it as an option. Judge is going to be infuriated because he's like, you're wasting my time. What does this contract say? September 2nd, he battles this guy. He receives $30,000 and he also gets 10% of the pay-per-view stream. Okay? That's just like this contract saying I'm supposed to battle him and do all these things, and I just decide I'm not gonna do it. That's inaccurate. Doesn't matter how you feel about me, you have to give him that money. Judge is gonna say, all right, so why did you post this much money 2 weeks after the event? Well, Judge, he gonna lie something. This was from another event. Okay, cool. Where's his money though? Okay, they're gonna dig. It's no way you're gonna be able to falsify the books because they're gonna go get it, regardless of what you think. They're gonna get it. Where is the money? And then when the judge see that this one has been threatening me and making verbal threats to me after the fact, I wouldn't go on again. They're gonna, bro. This could get so bad. Like what I kept saying to y'all all during this time, I said you're gonna lose everything playing with me. There is no conversations about ARP retiring until after Verb rap with him. Now when he rapped with Holly the first 4 times, it's pathetic that we got like how ARP. I wouldn't even want to stain my name like that. I would pay that nigga and get him out the way because you want to have this term of being so honorable. That's not honorable. You took his money. That's a lot of money. We playing with 6 figures. That's a lot of money, man. That is a lot of paper to be playing with, man. Holla St. Louis is on fire though, for sure. You doing that move, boy? You stole that with him against me. Boy, these stories, the wormhole gets worse and worse every single time because you go back and you start listening. You like, man, just get a man his fucking money. After all this, you still gotta give it to me. So just imagine y'all if they didn't have to give me no money. Just imagine if Holla did not post it. They robbed me and they steady playing with my name. They could have did that forever. He posted it. It fucked the game up. But that's God just saying, I need you to drop this ball. Y'all fucking with somebody for no reason, right? And then they get this, oh, I'm up, I'm so up. It's my money you're up with. I need to get that. That's why you're probably seeing lately he's been trying to clone my whole everything on the internet. Everything I do, he just can't do it. He's not me. He saw what it brought in. And then he switched his game plan. It just ain't work. It's just not gonna ever work like that for him. Because that's not who he is. You understand what I'm saying? If I want to look heavy and talk heavy, I can't be owing niggas no money. The money conversation is gone. The flexing. Y'all saw yesterday he tried to come over here and talk. 24 hours before that, I said, hey, you should probably apologize to my mama. He said, I ain't crossed no lines, is what he tweeted. Then 24 hours later, when this shit happens, he came over here and he wanted to talk. No, where's his money? Y'all notice I ain't screamed or nothing. Because it's like it's already here. You gotta give something. I ain't screamed. But here's the thing, y'all. Anybody here that's a part of law who've ever seen that? Wasting a judge's time is triggering for them. Very triggering, for sure. And then here's the thing. If they're coming off another situation with URL, that's 2 in a row, man. Wasting a judge's time is triggering anybody that ever had to deal with anything. What is in the black and white? Black and white says this. Okay, cool. Give him his money. Holla said, get the lawyer. I'm not fucked up with it. Why would I would, it's a blessing to take more. That's a blessing to take more. Because this is the thing y'all don't understand. It can start as a small fire, right? But then it can grow to a 5 alarm fire. You don't know how triggering this might be to a judge. Like, so y'all just not gonna pay him and you do all this on the net. You just not gonna pay him. Get that man this much money. And then I say, damn, who else gonna get that much? You had an option. And then niggas will be mad later off what they had to lose when all you had to do was the right thing. Just do the right thing and get that man his fucking money. How you gonna not give him his money? It's ridiculous. That's why I'm not even doing no arguing about what I feel like about them niggas. Oh, what I feel like about them is on pause. No, that's not important. The money that I'm gonna end up getting, I love these niggas now. That's the last part of. Oh no, that's not a problem. The point is, you don't know how much I'm gonna get. You think you could be able to. This is the thing with people, right? I don't want people to think that you can outsmart a system and you can't. It's too many documents on the internet, too much harassment, too much spitting on people's names, threatening. It's too much after asking him to do it again. The judge will look at it and say, so y'all got mad because he couldn't make no money with him again after not paying him the first time? Man, award that man $954,000. The judge is gonna go into the past. They're gonna see all Hollis violent crimes and threatening people and shit. They're gonna give me a bag regardless. It's the dumbest shit on the planet. It's right here. You gotta give it to him. Now this isn't a case where you sitting up here saying, "Oh, he hit me," or they did this to me. You gotta prove it. I don't gotta prove nothing. Contract says I owe them money. Let me get that. Because there's only one or two things in this whole story, right? One or two things in this whole story. It's either Hitman Holler is not a draw, and none of us ain't shit. None of us are draws because I know the numbers that ARP showed me, and Goods got the numbers that ARP showed me because he sent us the exact same video. He didn't talk to us about it. He sent us a video about what was made. That would be another red flag in court for sure, right? That's why I just let the game play. Just watch it. Just watch it. Let it play. Y'all think I didn't think about these things? No, I just had to wait until the right time came. It wasn't the right time. It's the right time now. It doesn't make sense. He contacted us with the business by sending a video. Hey, ARP and Holland, do y'all see how I'm only talking about this right here? I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit right now. Y'all, shit, we might be besties with the money I'm gonna get. Is you crazy? Why? I can add on everything now. I can add on countless, countless, countless things now. The man did not receive his money. Y'all, this whole culture saw me work around the clock with that A-War promotion. I even was doing spaces from the event outside, working, entertaining the people, keeping everybody engaged. There was no other person that did that through that whole run. That is Verb's money, man. So the hatred level got to be so high to the point where you're gonna say, "Man, we hate him, and I ain't giving no money." How can you sit next to a nigga from the out of town that hates me this much and takes my money, and you're a part of it with him, and you still ain't said I did nothing to you? Some evil shit, man. But St. Louis is hot though. That shit going all around the city. He did what? With a New York nigga? Yes, man. Yes. Dude, you got 3 months of promotion. You got all this time coming up before this move battle. I can talk every single day because it's in my contract. Why would you want people to look at you like that or y'all like that and be cool with it? But if somebody do something to y'all pissed. If you call off a battle with ARP, he's inflamed. This is 6 figures of money you playing with though. That's why I'm smiling about it. It's brilliant. At the end of the day, it's all gonna come back around to the real shit. At the end of the day, it'll never just stay one way. Black men doing this to black men though. Black men. These are black men saying we don't like him. He make a lot of money for us. We don't like him. We're gonna steal his money, ask him to do it again, and then if he don't, we're gonna spit on his name. And Holla wanted to talk yesterday. I ain't said nothing. We ain't talked in The last time we had a conversation period was on Wax Show. What we talking for what? This is pathetic. It's horrible. It's distasteful. It's trifling. As a culture, where is Three Letterman ass at? Where Three Letterman? Where your cock blowing ass at? Why you ain't said nothing? You always got something to say about we should reach out and not. Where's his money? Three Letterman. Everybody here quiet. Everybody here. If you got a job or you work, they can just tell you I'm not paying you, and you cool with that. It's quiet. Y'all see how quiet it is now? It's like a chill in the streets because it's like, damn. Yes. Oh, where all the bloggers that huddle up and y'all all friends and shit? Where's that money? Contract says, where is his money? It ain't no way I'm gonna walk around and be a front like a rich nigga and I owe a nigga some money I stole from. That ain't no flex, man. And I'm from the city. I ain't never stole nothing from that nigga a day in his life. But I'm from the city and you stole from me? Any of y'all that used to be around Hollow, y'all be around them from the city. You think it's impossible to think it's okay. It don't matter what y'all think because you gotta pay it anyway. But for you to completely defy a contract and say, I'm not gonna pay you, nigga. I'm not gonna pay you, and think it's okay. It's insanity. You're gonna lose way more in the long run. I'm prepared for it. Like, yeah, let's get it. But then when you go through these systems and then the court decides, hey, this is way too much y'all done did to do, give him all this. The court will catch you. Look, this what it's showing y'all too, right? No matter all the things y'all think y'all hide in the shadows and secrets with each other, they will catch you. This guy's from Wildin' Out. He tells everybody how rich he is, and I'm jealous of him, but he stole some money from me. I'm jealous of him, but he stole money from me. Nance, come have a seat at this council, man. You're more than welcome to come sit down with us, man. Over here, we do real shit, man. We don't do that other. Why y'all think the other side of this game, right? It's been so much shit happening to those other side of the game. We do real shit over here, man. Soon as you can pay that man, right? You can just pay the man, get him out the way, and go right back to talking shit to him. Perfectly fine. The shit talking is on pause. Where is his money? Nez, if I got a contract to pay you $5,000 to show up and blog, and I don't give you the other half on the way back, what are you gonna say to me?
Nah, it's done. Like,
Huh?
if you don't give me the other half back, you already know, man. Nah, it's a
It's
wrap,
up,
man.
right? All right, yeah. Your phone sounds crazy too. It sounds like you loud in the background. But no, it's just think about that. Anybody here that right now getting ready to go to their job, picture a job you work hard on because your boss don't like you. He say he ain't paying you. That's what this is. There's no way. Like how do you describe that? If Holler don't get his money when he battle Mook, he's gonna flip tables, bust windows, scream, kick. I have not raised my voice one time because it's in contract. It's mine anyway. You're going to have to give it to me. If I know I was gonna steal this paper behind the back, guess what I would have did? I would have paid. I would have went to me and said, "Hey, bro, here go an 80 ball. Let me get you out the way. I'm gonna give you something. Get out the way because I don't want the tag on me of I stole his money because this is now something that's gonna be stuck on you for a long time. For Holla, it is a terrible thing because I opened the door for that nigga. I put him on my stage. He wasn't around. He wasn't. Me and him wasn't even talking, and I opened my hand to him. Our city is looking at him fucking crazy. Not that he cares or nothing because he don't care about that part of it. You know what I'm saying? But You robbed the nigga who opened the door with a nigga from out of town, who his shit wouldn't be what his shit is if I didn't open the door and I did his event first. That's why I told you I'd be a lot to these type of things. That's why it's like when you watch their responses, pay attention. Stay on this contract. Contract. Where's his money? How did Holla post that much money after you said it that we didn't hit the money? We didn't hit the number. We didn't get the money or whatever the fuck that was. How did he post it? And then we have him coming back on camera saying he made 100,000 that night. Okay, so let's do some math. Anybody in the chat? What is let's roughly say what is 15% of what is 15% of 456,000 or 20%? Because he's not going to give Holler the same number that he gave me. That's his boy, right? That doesn't make sense. So let's just estimate and say 20%. He'll get 20% of the money, which is theoretically possible because 10% of 456,000 is 46,000 or something like that, right? If you give him 20% of that, then he would be making something like a little bit of 103, 104,000. Holler said he made 100,000. Okay, so this $356,000 that is left. I have 10% of the $356,000 off what Holla showed. I mean, off the 400,000. I'm sorry. So as of right now, based on what Holla has shown, they are in the hole with me by $46,000 on just Holla's side. That is an argument.
Yeah, my fault, Verb. I was driving. My
All right.
fault. To the car. Yo, that's what I want to say. Like, so ARP, I heard him say that, they don't owe you either. What's up with
Well,
that?
you can't say they don't own me. See, when they respond to this or whatever they're gonna do, right? Here's the thing: the moment you go outside the contract lines, it's fishy. My argument has been right here in front of us. Look, hey, Nez, I ain't never shown a contract ever in battle rap. I don't never walk around and do that type of shit because I'd rather let you niggas think whatever the fuck y'all want to think. But then you'll run into people like Young Sir say, damn, bro, what the fuck is you driving? What is it? I don't even move like that because I come from the like that way. We don't do that. And what you mean? Where I come from, a nigga can be up and he gonna ride around in the car with a dent in it because he wanna stay up. These niggas flash. That's on y'all. That's cool and all that. But my contract says you owe that man this money. So that means okay, so now we got to go deeper into theory, right? You can't be rich because if you're rich and you had to steal from somebody you hate who made y'all probably the most money that y'all made, that's jealousy and you're not rich. I ain't scream when they ain't on my money. I can take a year off from battle rap and kick my feet up. Hollis battling 3 times this year. Okay, so now we got to go into the theory. Okay, so is he rich? Because a rich man that got to steal money from this man is kind of crazy. It's not stealing money like if you're doing an event and you pay a nigga 40,000 and you gonna go make 150 off of him. No, you're not contracted to. Like somebody asked me, out of all these years, right, what's worse? The worst thing is when you are the only reason why y'all have never saw me in my career promote like the A War. We got all the bloggers even saying that. You've never saw me do that ever in my entire career. This is the first time I'm in on a pay-per-view stream. So I took it up a notch to ensure that I walk away with about 130 or some shit like that. That's what I'm thinking we're gonna take home.
And
I've never done that.
yo, Verb, that's some real shit. I really be trying to stay out the way of that type of talk right there because you promoted the shit out of that. And for real, all the other events that you was talking about, why ARP was so excited for, he know where the fuck that other promotion came from, and not Hitman Holla either.
It's not the thing is people draw to me for that. And that don't mean that nobody's lesser, but they draw to me for that. It's proven. Okay, when he worked with Holla and did Cassidy, he did not say I gotta retire. I can retire. After me, oh, I can retire. Because yeah, he cleared this money. One, y'all are partners. Documented, said many times on camera. If he showed 456, how much do you have of it? Okay, let's add it together and give Verb his money. I don't understand why that would be a problem for some rich men. I'm not gonna ever sit up here in front of people and say I'm rich or I can do this or I can do that or look at me, my car is this, but you stole the money from your man's though. Nez, I can't come to your house and steal your bins while you sleep and go put a wrap on it and then come back flexing down your block and say, yeah, look at me.
Hell no.
You stole the car, bro. What the fuck is we talking about? So that's a whole nother thing. The thing is this. The more people don't understand, the more I continue to speak on this because this is not something I'm trying to win. It's something I'm owed. Those are two different conversations. When you're trying to win a case, it's certain things you cannot do. I'm not trying to win a case. It's something I'm owed. It's mine. It's already mine. They're gonna have to give it to me anyway. We walk through the doors of the court. It is a high probability they're gonna come out of more money that they don't want to come out of, which is gonna make them more furious. So this is my theory of it. If Holla is rich and ARP is rich, because here's the thing, check it out. If Holla showed 456,000, there's no way possible ARP is going to have the same cut as him. No way. ARP's been running his company the whole time. There's no way they're doing a 50-50 split with him. So that means ARP's check probably was 700,000 if I got to guess. So if you add that together, now we're talking 1.1 million. How much money do you owe Vern? And the money they owe me would be so minor compared to the overall bag. They will only owe me like 115, $20,000 plus what I already made from them or whatever. So that means I'd have tapped out about 140. You still walked away with about what, 7, 8 or whatever you had to pay with it. That's the thing about this. The money that's owed to me is 10%, not 80%, not 40%, not 60%. If you got the money, this should not take this long. It should not take long. I should. It's no way possible. You put the ball in Verb hands where he can talk about this. No way. Y'all know my power of speaking. You know how much shit I draw. They know it because they hired me once, saw the numbers, and tried to do it again and got mad. Why would you let him keep talking like that? The more I talk, the more crazy it look, the more power comes down because you stole from your man's, holla. I ain't never stole nothing from you. You stole from your man's with a nigga from out of town, bro. I mean, we ain't got to be cool, but just out of respect, nigga. I'm from the city. We wear the same hat, nigga. We walk the same corners, ate the same food. And he still ain't never said I did nothing to him. Even if I did do something to him on contract, you got to pay that man his money. You can't steal it. Even if I did do something, look, I could have did this, y'all. Check it out. After the A War battle, I could have went ballistic and got into a brawl with both of them niggas. They still would have had to pay me. You can't decide because you don't like him. I'm gonna steal his money. And then here's the thing that makes it worse for Oliver. You stole some money from me and you flexing like you rich on the nigga that you stole it from. I don't have conversations on the internet saying what a nigga don't have. He's telling me, he tell y'all what I don't have, and I do what I want every fucking day. I don't say nothing. I just be like, what is he talking about, man? He tell y'all what I'm not or what everybody else ain't. Ain't none of us stole from nobody that we walked through the door with, though. None of us. Shit, I ain't stole no money from that nigga. I couldn't even, man. I told y'all he was guilty the other day the way he's acting. I said this don't make sense. He's guilty of something because it's weighing on you. If you know you did some shit like that, man, come on, bro. You can't function. Nez, if I know I stole your money, man, I can't sit in the car with you. I can't be cool with you because I robbed you. My guilt, us as humans, ourselves, the guilty conscience is going to bleed through our skin.
You said it the best yesterday when you said the nigga tried to jump on your spaces, man.
Yeah, see, that's a guilty sign. He ain't saying nothing to me.
Fact.
Yesterday, I said, the day before, I said, the day before he was tweeting, I ain't crossed no line. As soon as I went here, he ran to the spaces and wanted to talk. My first conversation with Holly would be on Twitter. Nigga, no. What are you talking about? No, no. So what changed? Guilt. Guilt. No matter what y'all think about me or what y'all think about that, the game. The line is drawn in the sand once you steal like 6 figures from a nigga. And not the fact you stole 6 figures and be political with the nigga. You still try to spit on his name. You flash the money you stole from him. You flash the money you stole from him and walking around like you ain't steal or walking around like you noble. You stole from a nigga that opened the door for you. I ain't never stole from you. I never will steal from you. Still to this day. Man, before I know I done stole some money from a bitch ass nigga, before I know I done stole some money from a nigga, man, I ain't gonna be walking around saying I stole some money from you. I can't even have that on my heart. Nigga, I don't fuck with him at all. You think I'll steal some money out of his car? No.
But
But
you
you
know what,
stole it
sir?
from
What I gotta say, you gotta ask the culture, what's the definition of rich to them? A nigga with just one house and two cars. I thought that was average for the average person that's living, you know what I'm saying,
I
different,
mean,
decent
hello.
middle class. He ain't got houses in like two, three different states. You know what I mean? I don't see a nigga like, driving no Ferrari, no F, you know what I mean? He ain't rolling like that. I thought he
I,
had a spot in each coast and shit, east, west, you know what I'm saying? Something in the south,
mm,
off the ocean.
hey, 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 Nez, not to even poke my chest out. I live in a couple cities. I don't even, you see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, that ain't, that's what that is with him. But the fact of the matter is, everybody knows now that dude stole from me. How can you justify that? As a Hitman Hall of Fame, how can you justify stealing from this nigga that you walked through the door with? You hate him that much you stole his money from his family? And you said something about his mother laying on her back? You are really making it hot as hell, man. I told y'all he goes too far. He don't know how to stop. If I was his partner, if I'm ARP's partner, and this is Holla in this situation, first thing I'm gonna tell him, no, we paying him. I don't fuck with him, but fuck him. Give him his money. Get him out the way. We still have this. Get that nigga out the way. Because I don't want that nigga to ever come back around and say I owe him no money. How long did you think you was gonna get away from it? Then thanks to the great Enchanted, I just watched the video and Mook is complaining about the business practice and man, this is dark, man. This is dark. But you stole it from the nigga that opened the door for you to do what you want to do right now. I did not turn my back on Holla when I came back home from New York City. I made him a co-main event right with me, and he got rich dollars off the jump. Ice Pack was with us in New York. Remy was with us in New York. Gave it to Holla, and he stole from me with a nigga from New York. I got a family too. The fuck is you think this? You think your family's the only thing that matter? ARP, your family the only thing that matter? Give that man his money. You're gonna give him more anyway. It 100% don't make sense, man. And Holla's finna battle. He's about to get a back end of money. Or y'all thinking and seeing what's on the floor. Holla's about to battle. That means he's gonna receive a back end. That's coming up. You can't pick up your back end and you ain't paid this man his money. That's gonna be another problem. Trust me. How? Get that man his money. It's his. ARP went to the Super Bowl after I worked for them, not before. But all ARP pictures we got when he went on a shopping spree and was just busting the bag open. That was after I rapped for them, not before. So it's 100% foolproof that you have to give that man this money. 100% you have to give him his money. It's either you give him the money that he's owed, or you're going into a risky situation where you might have to come out way more than what you think. I ain't yell. This is great for me. You're gonna either come out way more of what you think, or you're gonna give that man what he's owed. If I'm a nigga with some money, like what Holla says he is, because look, y'all, for all y'all listening, how can Holla have money and he ain't paid this debt? Okay, so if he does have money and he not paying his debt, then he's stealing it. You're in a rock and a hard place all over the board because there's no justification for it. The contract says it's mine. No justification. You have no justification for the reasoning of why you do not want to give that man his money. It's his. He earned it. He worked for it. Not money that I won in a talent show. This is money I worked for. There is a, there is not a way on this board where you do not have to get that man his money. It's not a way on the board. It looks crazy. The tag on you is going to get louder and louder, and people are going to look at you crazy. Public perception is about to turn on y'all. It's turning now. I would have paid Verb and silenced him. If I'm look, this is the thing. Not to say I have any money, or anything like that. But let's say, for instance, if this me, immediately pay that nigga, pay him, silence him. That's it. You don't want that to grow because you know you did something wrong. So instead of figuring out how I'm gonna cover up the wrong, or I'm gonna hide the wrong, or justify the wrong to the people, the contract says it's his. Just like when you sign on for a job and they say we're gonna pay you $20 an hour. They cannot pay you $6 an hour. They have to pay you $20 an hour. Some of y'all are getting up right now on the way to work. Picture them playing with six figures with me. How would you feel? Holla, you should probably really make this happen quickly because it looked quite. You know where we come from. You spit on my mother and you stole some money behind my back. You probably want to make that right very fast. But if not, so be it. But you got to understand what you did, young. You playing way too much and you doing it with a New York cap. You ain't even robbing me with another St. Louis nigga. You're watching shit happen to me that you want to happen to me with this nigga. And you are a St. Louis nigga. And he wouldn't have never met your ass if it wasn't for me. I did his first event and they make a mockery of it. I took a one round on his first event for like $1,800 and they make jokes about it. When ARP needed me to come battle gyms uh, in a money on the floor mission, they make jokes about it. Okay, well, let's not joke. Where's the rest of my money though? This is how black people do you. Black people will turn on you after they get what they want. Check this out. If they don't even know what kind of team I got put together, but they don't even know, I wouldn't even walk in blind. Because what if I take everything from y'all for real? There's a lot of things that went down with that. It started with you not paying them, and then the harassment. When a judge sits down and see all this shit, the harassment that this man has done to this man, threaten him, and after stealing his money, y'all done, man. Nothing you can do. Because then, okay, so what did he do to you? And then they're going to look at your violent offenses, how you attack people and civilians, and you're a gangbanger. They're cracking down on that shit. What are y'all talking about? They're going to dig into that deep and determine how much money you got to give me. Then it ain't the number. Then it ain't the 100,000 or whatever the fuck. Then it ain't that. But hey, but ARP, if you got love for Holly, you probably want to fix that because that don't look good. He done too much now. He's done way too much. Any nigga that'll still rock with him after you see him steal like that and do all that shit, you a fuck nigga. You thought I did something to him? No, he was doing something to me with his partner. And then to cover things up, it's a whole attack on me. Cover it up, make him look like this. You robbed me. That's disgusting and trifling, especially on Holly here, man. I met that little dude when he was 14. Used to pick him up, give him whatever the fuck he needed whenever he needed. And he robbed me in the end with a New York nigga. $100,000. And then it's worse because I said I would have battled him again and gave half the money to them. I'm still giving. He still said, man, hey, dude, he done told his draws around him, man. Ain't nobody looking at him as no boy. That shit is everywhere. All over Facebook. What? You? Boy, they stepping on you right now. That's because it ain't no getting around it. That's why you say, I why you hate me? What I do to you? Nothing. You did something to me and you gotta cover it up. There's never answer nothing I did to him. But even if I did do something to him, you still gotta give me that 100,000 at least. And then here's another thing that Holland don't realize he done. I have about 11 clips of him saying he don't want Verb to get no money. I ain't never said that phrase. I don't want him to get no money. It's like 11 clips of him saying I don't want him to get no money. He can't get no money. This is ridiculous, y'all. You don't want me to get my money, but you tell everybody I stopped your money. You stole my money. I didn't stop no money from you. You stole my money and you tell everybody I stopped your money. You stole my money. I ain't stopped no money for no nigga. I don't care. When y'all listen to me talk, do I lead my conversation with money? No. I always got around and did whatever I wanted to do. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't lead my conversations with that. Holla leads his conversations with money and how much money he has and who don't have no money. Okay, so y'all want to give me my money now or not? I still give a black man an option. You gonna either make this shit right or you gonna lose more. It's just one or two things, man. Like it ain't no, because once you start putting like this, the thing, man. Right? I could probably clean house on these things, right? Once you do that, though, it's like that's permanently there, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a permanent thing that you were sued for not paying this man his money. So y'all can steal with y'all families and make y'all families happy and steal off another man that you stole it from. ARP did not retire until Verb came and worked because Verb draws that money. If I got a percentage of the stream, I'm finna work overtime. If I don't, so be it. I got a percentage of the money that come through the door. I showed y'all that. I showed everybody in this culture that. Didn't I three Letterman? Since you always over there clapping and shit like that, didn't I three? I worked round the clock, because I got a percentage of the stream, not because I was getting paid. If y'all thought $30,000 was gonna get me to do all that shit, you're crazy. 30,000 is for me to write that and put it together. Gerald, they robbed me, man. It's pathetic, but it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You say, damn. So you robbed the nigga, get mad because you can't use him again, and spit on his name, go on a whole attack, threaten him, don't want no. What Holler don't realize is you asked the man to go on stage, he said no. The first thing you said was you're gonna pop up at my next battle with your people against me. So I don't make anybody else no money. That's insane. It's like, nah, stop that. They can't have no money out Bird. I ain't you niggas hoes, man. I had no interaction with ARP on stage from 2018 to 2023. Then when Verb come, ARP can retire. ARP goes to the Super Bowl. He went on a shopping spree for a while. Him and Holler flashed 456,000. Bro, this is a dark case, man. Just get a man. It's in your best interest to get that man his money. Any legal person will advise you. You might want to get that man his money.
Yo, and the
You
sad part is he did, bro. He hated on mad St. Louis niggas. You, Byron, E Magic. Like, I don't know how niggas don't see it, bro. Like,
well, they see it now, though, niggas. They definitely see it now. You see it. You see it. Like you can't walk around in front of niggas with money that you stole from a nigga who made you the money.
and
He
that's
would
the
have got
fact.
away with it.
All y'all
Yeah,
niggas don't make that nigga money, man. For real.
yeah, but that you can't you cannot front on niggas with your money and you stole some money from that nigga who made the money. I made that money. I worked around the clock. Nobody else did. I worked around the clock for that money. Woke up in the morning, I was on a time schedule. It puts more added stress on you. It fucks with your sleep. My rest pattern, y'all didn't know what I was going through. I still got to function like this. I got up in the morning, I did YouTube spaces, I kept everybody making money, interviews, and still, Nez, I got off that phone on time. And Three Letterman got a clip where he said, I ain't gonna lie, he'll say, I got to get off this phone. I would get off the phone and go train. So mentally, you putting a lot on a nigga to say you're not gonna give him his money. And Holla, you knew the whole time, and you cool with it because you don't like me. Because I beat you on stage. The nigga I walked through the door stabbed me in the back. If this was him, he would be on level 10 rage, and we know that, right, Nez? If this was him, let's say Bird didn't give him 100,000. What is he doing right now?
Oh, that nigga be going ballistic and having all the media niggas, which he be doing already, calling them up.
Yes,
And
he
yo, I
does.
need
Oh,
y'all to
oh,
do it.
oh, hey,
Oh, I got the proof.
bro,
Oh yeah, I know what's up.
send it to me. Well, no, I ain't gonna use it. No, don't send it to me. Don't send it to me.
I I I
Because
I definitely let you check it out. But yeah, oh
yeah.
yeah, I know what's really
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
all you media niggas that jump in bed with him and then take command and let him create a storm how he want to create it. Guess who finna get that money though? He ain't gonna break no more bread with you. That's mine. I ain't never asked media niggas to stand with me. I don't call y'all and ask for favor. I'm a machine on my own. When a soldier, chrome arm, kill niggas, remember no one. That's a hell of a nigga. I don't need y'all hand claps. I don't go to your I don't need you niggas. He needs y'all because he called you. I need you to help me do this. Don't post him. Don't do that. Change the title of this. That's cool. They still got to come up out that money. He did it to me. He'll do it to anybody. You don't do that to the nigga that opened the door for you, dude. And you still can't say he did nothing to you. How the fuck if I do business with your guy?
Yo, Verb,
I
check
do
that out.
business.
I sent you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. How do I do business with your guy and you rob me with him? And then came, look, y'all, he came back to me. When I said no, he went ballistic. It ain't no, that's not thorough nowhere on the board. That ain't no real nigga shit. That ain't thorough. Pay the man his money, man. I open the door for you to be able to stand wherever you want, man. If I don't put this shit together, and if I don't go out there and fight and change everybody's destiny, nigga, you don't get that privilege. You don't get it. Stabbing me in the back on the way out is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's sick. And then stepping on my name and fronting on me with money that you stole from me. You fronting on me with money that I made y'all, and you stole mine. That ain't no real nigga shit. Every interview he telling you, oh, he's Verb jealous of him. What I'm jealous of you for? You stole from me. I made you the money. You stole the money from me. You're jealous of me because I can do that. Pay attention. Look at his patterns. He's trying to be what Verb is as far as on the internet going back and forth. He's trying to, because he saw how much you're not me. That don't work for you. It worked for me. But now we got another problem because now you got to think about it. Everybody that fuck with me and anybody in this on this planet, we can't spend no money to go see Holla or go motherfucking buy a pay-per-view and you stole some money from a nigga. How? We can't pay 750. They're asking y'all to pay 750 for an up close seat to see him. How? 750? And you robbed this nigga for 100,000? Chiller. Let me give you some game. This situation is definitely gonna slow down sales. No human on the planet likes to be get their money robbed, taken from them. Playing with his money, take no human, right? No human. This is $100,000 at least. You think that still goes that way? All this time they're making it seem like I'm jealous of him. I did something to him. I'm hateful because he on TV. I don't watch the show. My life, I don't laugh and joke that much like that. Nah, anybody know me tell you I don't watch like TV like that. But you robbed me, man. You're a thief with a nigga from out of town, man. Regardless of, and that's the sick part I was trying to tell people last summer. I'm steady saying he asked me to go on stage and got mad when I said no. These are my stories don't change, y'all. That's why this looks so good because I had to pull files from back then when I said he asked me to go on stage and he went crazy. Story ain't changed because they know that money I bring in. Then he tried to spit on me and take shots at me with Calico. See, he ain't this. You a fucking lie. That's JC house. The main event of this event coming up has stole some money, man, from a nigga who opened the door and walked him in the door. 6 figures of money. And compared to what came in, that money that I get, that little over 6 figures money I get, is a fingernail of what they got. They still didn't give me the fingernail. They still took the fingernail from me. They had a whole hand of money and said, "We want his. Take here. Don't let him have this. It's his. He worked for it. You cannot flex and be rich if you don't do that, man. You can't stick your chest out and poke it out. Neither one of you niggas. You can't wear the honorable tag if you stole his money. You can't wear the rich tag if you stole his money. How? Money is evil. I be telling y'all, man. It'll make you do shit that you don't. Money will make you burn the people closest to you, man. Money, not me, because I don't live my life based on that. Man, I look, hey, I don't even live my life based on what that is. Man, that's some shit that come in your hand and walk out. It leaves every day. Every day you lose it. You didn't want to get that man his? How there is no blog you can say. There is no debate. This is not a debate. Where is his money? He has not received $1 from it. Not $1 have I received from the stream money. Good said he hasn't received $1. I don't know what his deal is, but I showed mine. He still ain't see. Okay, here's the thing. If we didn't hit a number with these names, I want y'all to just think for a second, right? Really open your mind and think. You got Hitman Holla, who's on TV every day. This is what he said, and he's rich. Versus Ill Will. Then you add the grudge of the century, which is me versus A Ward, and Verb is promoting every single day. Then you get freaky and add Ice Pack Eel return. He come out once every 5 years. And you put him against Big K, who is a champion. Then you sprinkle in Arse versus Magic. Then, on to top it all off, you put Calico and Goods on it. If we didn't hit a number, all of us need to go get a pack and get off this game. I know the number ARP sent me. Holla. Goods knows the number ARP sent them. We got the same video, exact same video. So check it out. Me and Goods have to have the same type of deal or similar. We have the same information. It's not two different videos that sent to us. It's one video the same. If those names did not hit a quota, but Hitman Holla posts $456,000, ARP says he's retired. Okay, somebody hit something. And I left with $0 and Goods left with $0. So let's get this straight. A St. Louis nigga, Hitman Holla, a New York nigga, ARP, hires a St. Louis nigga, a Verb, and a New York nigga, Goods. And Goods and Verb walk away with $0 from the stream. ARP goes to the Super Bowl, run around going shopping, and retires from battle rap. Holla posts $456,000. There's no way around it. There's no way you can paint the picture. There's no way you can twist it. This is not a debate. Y'all think it's a surgical blog. Ain't no surgical blog. Where's that man money? The moment y'all pay that man his money, you can surgical blog anything you fucking want. But first things first, where is the money? I told y'all he was gonna crash. He's gonna make a mistake because I know him. I'm watching him. I need him to tell me something. That's why I kept going. He is gonna tell you something. I know him way better than ARP do. For sure. He is gonna tell you something. Talk shit to him. He'll keep going. He'll keep going. He gonna keep going. Keep going. And then he said the phrase I needed. And I said, damn, there it is. There it is. So there's no way around it. I'm 100% a victim here. Y'all saw what I did. My work is my work. I was there on time. I performed my heart out. Even one performer tonight too. Along with I kept y'all fully engaged the entire summer. Fully engaged. The bloggers made more money. Everybody was up. It was lit. The event was beautiful. You have to pay that man his money. Holla, you're rich. Why I don't have my money this morning? ARP, you're rich. Why I don't have my money? Y'all gonna lose more. You do understand that though, right? Because you're gonna court fees gonna come up. It's gonna be a whole bunch of shit that's gonna pop up. Players fuck up, man. That's cool to say, all right, man, we did some whole ass shit, man. We was wrong. All right, we shouldn't have did that. Here's the money. We're a little more, of course, because of what he went through, that. But yeah, I did that. I fucked up. We shouldn't have did that. There is no debate with it. There is no fight with it. You owe the man the money. The shift has the shift has happened. Shift was coming anyway. It happened. Credibility down, power down, and you gotta get that man that money. Hey, people know. Look, hey, check. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Hey, so many people know for a fact that you're gonna have to pay me money and more. Nigga, my old hoes and start raising their hand like, hey, big head. Whoa, relax, shorty. Hey, big head. What? What are you talking about? Hey, big, oh, chill. Wait, not that. Relax. Hey, that's crazy. He did that. You gonna make some money out of that. For sure he is. It's just what it is. Wrong is wrong and right is right. At the end of the day, it's gonna boil back down to the books. Argue with the book. Argue with the paper. Cause that man is money. It's disgusting, man. On Holla, it's 50 times worse because he the reason I call it. And to look at you and say, you robbed me behind my back, man, with this nigga. Robbed. 6 figures, guys. Who flexes money at y'all. You cannot steal no money, Holla, and then flex on niggas, bro. That's whack. I stole it. That man, I made y'all that money. My little 120 or whatever is nothing compared to what brought in. How do you get people to buy into spending 750 to watch Holla? You stole 100 from dude 100% wrongfully. Nobody's arguing. It's quiet. You can't even argue because it's like, damn, dude, you did steal his money. So how do you think you're gonna get a consumer to pay to see you? And I can keep saying this every day. How you gonna get somebody to shop for the pay-per-view? How you gonna get somebody to pay for tickets and they see what you just did to an innocent person? But look, y'all, I'm so grateful because I'd have never caught it if he never would have posted that money. And then he wrote or max out 3 on it. He was flexing. He was trying to flex on me because he know ARP told us the money didn't hit or it didn't make the number or something like that. He knows that. He put it right there to show y'all, yeah, look at me. It's mine, dude. Have y'all ever seen Holla do that before I worked with him? VERB is the algorithm. He's the money. You pay me like I want. I'm gonna work how you. I'm gonna work harder than everybody else. It's Verb the algorithm. Oh, everybody over here has went up. Everybody over here on this side has went up. We have no mistakes. Niggas come next to me, they shit go up. 100% accurate. You sit next to me, your shit goes up. I fuck with you, it goes up. Everything over there has been falling. Look, y'all, use this as an example. No matter what you think, karma comes back. Karma is here. Karma is here. You have to pay that man his money. You can't say you rich. He told True Foe. Folks, he told True Foe, yeah, because I'm rich or something like that. But you stole the money from me. Have y'all ever saw Hitman Holla post a PayPal of that much money until Verb worked with him? No. Verb is the algorithm, man. Beasley stopped talking to me when I went to go do the show with them niggas. Verb is the algorithm. I can do it every day and draw people without having smoke or drama or anything. Verb is the algorithm. True folks said his streams went up. Merlot shine. Everybody see when that shit went down, a lot of you hoe ass niggas jumped and ran in the other room. You're gonna stay there now. You're stuck because they gotta pay me anyway, and you don't want us to be having a. Y'all don't know how much money come from these type of things. You want me to get that type of money from you and be fucking with me and be bumping your heads with her with and you just I wouldn't recommend it. Crazy dumb. People go where they're like that's what they think. Man, I am 100% a victim in this crime. Nobody here that's listening if is gonna go to your job and work for free and then let your boss tell you, I'm gonna take the money. That ain't no real shit. That ain't no gangster shit. Holly, you cannot wear the term of rich if you stole. ARP cannot wear the term of honorable if he stole. How? Should nobody be respecting no shit like that? Niggas fit. My money is documented on paper. You gotta pay the man.
Actually surprised that this the first time ARP don't even believe in contracts now all of a sudden. He totally
Wait. Well, it don't matter what he believes. It don't matter. He still gotta pay. Yeah, because here's the thing. He enforces his contracts. He's enforced his contracts on many people. What about this? You gotta pay him. We playing with six figures of money. That ain't no small amount of money, bro. We playing with six figures. We playing with six figures. What's owed to a man? That's how much money I bring in to where the fact that my portion of what I need to be getting will be considered small to what I brought in. Piper Boy tells y'all often, y'all are dumb. Verb is the money. He writes that constantly. That's why so burning the so here's the thing. When y'all decide y'all gonna ride with a nigga, you might want to go find out what he really does. Because once you make an alliance with that other side, I ain't got nothing for you. He's gonna fall though. When you do wrong, it comes back. That's why everybody it's 100. I've never seen this type of shit where people ain't got nothing to say. They can't argue for it. You owe the man the money. Me and Goods have the exact same video. ARP sent it to us. Can't be accurate though. Not with that. No, it don't make sense. Don't matter how you try to hide it, they're gonna find it. Like this in these situations, you caught. All right, you're caught. You're caught. You did it. You don't keep fighting the case and say, all right, well, I'm a no. You don't fight that. What you do is say, all right, how do I make it disappear? How do I make it disappear? Is the question. Holland's finna battle. He's finna get a back end. That's a bad idea too. What you mean it's a bad idea? It's a He's already publicized how much money he's getting from them people. I got that too. He said I'm getting 100,000. Okay, but y'all owe me six figures.
But let's use our common sense. But don't he got a percentage off the pay-per-views over there though?
Off word.
Off of TBL.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's not my deal. I don't know.
I'm quite
But
sure he
hey,
do though. So that makes more sense that like why would he play with your shit if he ain't letting a nigga play with his shit?
yeah, now that's true. If he has a percentage over there, yes, that is wrong. But here's the thing: people are not gonna support it. They see what you're doing. So what I would do quickly, if I'm a hustler, see the thing is, I come from the hood, man. I'd have figured out quick. I'd have took this hit. Let's pay this nigga, get him quiet. First off, make him stop doing it, because the money can still come back. If you silence the nigga, you still got 3 months to make the money come back. Money might come back. You don't need me speaking against something wrong. Do y'all think? No. Clearly, y'all don't think. That don't make sense. I would not have a nigga like Verb speaking, being able to speak. No, absolutely not. Because you got an event coming up. So if you got an event coming up and you got a percent of the pay-per-view, you don't need me standing against it because people don't like when people take shit from people. They don't like that. Bad idea. I would have said, get that out the way, pay that nigga, get him out of the way, shut him up. Hey, listen, we don't need you to say nothing else about that. Here go the money. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Simple. That's how you eliminate that problem. Problem grows every single day. It's going to continue to grow. Now you got podcasts reaching out to me trying to book me to come talk. This is a story now. You don't need a story to grow. It doesn't stay with me. And this is the thing that people don't understand. With me, what I do goes everywhere. I have clips everywhere doing all kind of shit, millions of views on it. Podcasts are now saying, hey, how much you want to come talk so we can get this information out of you? Because it's a story now. It's a story that the nigga from St. Louis robbed the St. Louis nigga. That's a big story. With a New York nigga. There's no way around it. The contract says you got to give him that money. If TBL contract says we got to give Holla $50,000 when he get here, that's his money. You got to give him that money. If you don't give him that money, Holla's gonna flip out, and you're gonna eventually have to give it to him anyway, because he can sue you and get the money and get more. You got to give it to him. If it's his, give it to him. You don't take from nobody. Why? If I'm rich, if I'm the richest nigga around here, why am I stealing from you peons, man? I would have looked at that funky ass $100,000 like, I just made four off of him. Give it to him. He said, no, he can't have it. And there's countless clips of the man saying, I don't want to hit, oh, he can't get no money. I don't want him getting no money with me. Yeah, you're saying this, dude. This is a terrible case. It's a terrible case, along with violent threats and popping up where he go. This shit, man. Violent threats. This is a horrible case, man. This is horrible. And this, dude, if a judge sees this and says, and I say one thing or anything, or they look at it and they're gonna judge it off the character. They're gonna hear him screaming and yelling all over the internet. They're gonna see him doing shit to civilians and innocent people. Boy, you setting a bomb off and you robbed a nigga from your city with a nigga from out of town. And you flexed the money on the nigga who made it and you stole it from him. And you diss my mama with cancer, man. We paying for that shit out of the pocket. What the fuck is you doing? But everything always come back. That ain't no real nigga shit, man. You don't steal. How you steal from the nigga and I walked through the door with you? I walked you through the door. And you stole from me with the enemy, the nigga from out of, man, I built a war with them people. You know a lot. You gonna just jump in the car with him and steal it from me. And you tell people you rich, but you stole from the nigga that made you the money. I'm glad Piper Boy here. Piper Boy, I just said. Piper Boy tells these people, y'all going against a machine. Verb makes the money. How long he been saying that? Check this out. Verb made me this much money. He said out his own mouth. Verb bought me a Tesla blogging about him alone. Y'all are fighting something that you can't fight because it is him. But they try to tell you it's not. Okay, so if it's not him, why you steal his money? You only owe me 6 figures. Give it to me. What is the problem? If you know you did wrong and you owe the man the money and you're gonna lose more money in the long run, if y'all rich, I would have got that nigga out the way today. Pay that nigga, man. Shut him up. If you rich, that's what rich niggas do. Rich niggas pay you and keep it moving. Hey, get that nigga the money. Get him out the way. I don't need that right now. But a poor nigga will have to wait, right? If you're 100% wrong, a poor nigga is no, that's not accurate. A poor nigga gonna string that along. A rich nigga getting you out the way. Holler, you rich? Can I get that 100,000? No, that's fine. I'm not. Y'all notice I ain't screaming. We good. It's fine anyway. But that's gonna be more. That's why you nip these things in the bud. That's why most people you settle these things away from that fucking room because that room gonna tax you. They gonna put a tax on that work. So in your mind, you know how much money you owe me. You know how much. You know how much money you don't want me to see. You know you don't want me to visually see the money that came. You don't want that. You pay them and shut them up. What's wrong with y'all? But then after it's over, everybody be mad. What if you lose everything fucking with that nigga? Which is highly probable. It's in his contract. If YouTube said they pay you this much money, they can't change that. How you gonna change it? They can't say I'm just not gonna give it to you because I don't like you. We power up over here, man. Everybody over here is powered up. I just powered up in 24 hours. Everybody over here. Because we don't operate on that system of hatred and blocking. We ain't nah for what? Everybody over here powered up. Boom. So I got two good battles out in the street. Boom. And now this just happened. And I just made some money. He just don't know it yet though. So between you two guys that's rich, y'all want to prolong it. That's fine. It's gonna hurt more. You had the money since 2023. This is 2025. Y'all didn't make no money off that money? Because if I rob a nigga in 2023 and then it come to fruition in 2025, oh, I done made 300,000 off the money I stole from you. Pay that nigga his money. What's the holdup? What's the holdup? Shouldn't be no holdup. No, it's no way you can talk your way around it. It ain't no blog you can put together saying I don't like him because of this or he did this. This contract says 10% of that money. I did not receive a dollar, which is odd as hell to not receive $1. That's odd as hell. And then Goods the animal, who had a pay-per-view deal, he said he did not receive $1. Me and Goods got the same video as information of what the fuck was sold. But ARP retires and Holla posts $456,000. That's inaccurate. That's 100% inaccurate. Then, as long as you keep talking with money, Holla said on Polo shit, yeah, I made 100,000. Okay, so what's going on here then? I mean, it's a matter. I don't know. I don't know what Good's gonna do on his side, but with me, oh, I carried that event every day. I made sure every blogger made more money off my promotion. I'm up round the clock, early in the morning, spaces, YouTube, and still rehearsing and bringing y'all fire material you never heard, and I didn't stutter a word or make a mistake. I also did spaces from the outside in the parking lot. Oh, I overworked because I'm a part of the stream. I've never done that before because I've never been a part of a stream. I had already calculated me making like 130 out that deal. That's why I said, yeah, come on. See, me, I'm not a nigga that my emotion for a nigga will never stop me from making the objective, which is money. I didn't talk to ARP for 5 years or something like that. He came with a deal that makes sense. Guess what I said? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, so where's dude money at? That ain't no rich nigga shit, man. Come on, that's not rich nigga shit. That's not fly nigga shit. That's not honorable. Those are not those things. Once you pay him, you can get right back to saying what he ain't. Fuck him, I hate him, he ain't shit, whatever. This, you can get right back to it, but you still gotta pay him. You've had the money since September of 2023. This is June of 2025. That money should have multiplied by now. Or did you lose it? Stealing. These things come back. They come right and it's right back in front of you. I can talk every single day about what's wrong. My name is on a contract. Didn't get it. The more I talk, look, this is the thing. With this power I have, you can build and destroy. Like with the A Ward project, I built. It also goes in reverse. Y'all look crazy, thieves. And holla, you more than anything, you know what the city's saying about you. You know what's going on. You did what to do? Man, please. You did what to him? And you do all this other shit too? Character, credibility. Your name is getting pulled down. And I go up. I didn't do nothing to them people. Still ain't paid them.
Hey, yo,
That's
Bird, that's the part that look crazy. That nigga ain't been back to that city and did no battle in Stone Ages. And all these niggas is at least going back to their city, paying homage.
all right.
What the fuck is he doing?
I mean, that's just his personal thing. I don't know what that it would be. But people gonna look at it, when it comes to the him throwing events, that's me talking shit to him. The main objective, y'all ain't got his money. And if somebody don't have Holla's money when he get off stage with Mook, he's going to blow a gasket. He's gonna break windows. He's gonna fight in war, want to shoot shit. I have not done none of those things, and this is six figures y'all playing with, because I know it's mine. Nothing you can do about it. Every lawyer I talk to advise, oh, you're in contract, and they flat out did not send you the money. No, easy work. On top of that, then I'm gonna put the sprinkles on top because you have been threatening me. You've been threatening me where I have to go rap for other people. You've done a lot of different things. Put some sprinkles on it. Telling people not to rock with me. I have documented them telling that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this is a bad John. Like if I was a Philly nigga, this is bad. This is bad. It looks crazy. So now this is what's going on. Every single day that y'all don't take care of that problem, right? I get to speak. The more I speak, the more they think. The more they listen, the more they turn off from this character of a person that stole the money. The people that huddle up in the spaces with Holla, they sell bootleg links. I have that documented too. They sell the links. When he's on stage, they take the link and sell it. It doesn't matter what they think. Fat bitches and lame niggas, y'all don't have the money because y'all steal bootlegs and sell them and shit, right? Doesn't matter what they think. The consumer itself, dude, podcasts are trying to book me because this is crazy. I don't think you understand how crazy it is for a St. Louis nigga who been playing the victim like I did something to him, robs me behind my back with a New Yorker. There's no way around it. You gotta get him in his paper. You've had the money since 23. That man need his money. Because you just said on his interview with Knowledge, I'm jealous of you and you got $200,000 cars and you up and you doing all this. Where's his money? ARP, where's his money? Did I not work overtime? Did I not complete my job? Am I not in contract for this? Where's his money? This is tough, man. The bomb has went off. Y'all notice with this conversation, I ain't talking about nothing else pertaining to them niggas. What I think about them and all that shit don't matter. Let's stay with this contract. I just needed him to keep going. And as soon as I got what I needed him to say when I read it, got his ass. Here we go. Okay, so enough of the games. Enough of what you think is this. Enough of who's a hoe and who's in Houston. Let's cut that conversation. Let's rewind the conversation to where is my 10% of the pay-per-view stream? ARP retired, went to the Super Bowl, went on the shopping spree. We got all those things. And when it come to Hitman Holla, he posts $456,000. I have not received $1 from the pay-per-view stream. $456,000 did not come through the door at that max out event. It's impossible. Tough, man. But look how God worked though, y'all. You do the right thing, just be patient. Here it comes. God said, I'm gonna give you more because I know what they're doing to you. I know what they did to you behind your back. Give them more. We can be patient. Oh, absolutely. Give them more though. Give me everything. Give me everything. Wrong is wrong and right is right. No way around it. So when y'all think about people's characters, I ain't stole no money from that dude, man. We've been constantly saying what you hate him for. He got no answer. Making up things, projecting shit on me. They playing a game with each other, thinking, okay, just keep staticking with him. We gotta keep making him look like this so nobody ever find out. We here now though. We here now though. And then it does make it better that Murder Mook is on camera saying that he wasn't taking that type of deal from you or some kind of shit. The deal you brought him that was fucked up. And these are character things, man. Where is his money? See, money is so evil, man. It'll make you kill anybody, man. But here's the thing. Do you know what the loss of $100,000? If you tell a bunch of niggas that love me, dude stole 100,000 from me and it's in that house, you think they ain't coming to get it? That's dangerous. That's dumb. It's dangerous, dumb, reckless. It's childish, man. You a grown man. What you stealing from that nigga for if he ain't shit? He is shit. He's the shit with the glitters. That's it. No, there is no way you can be right anywhere. There is no conversation you can have. Where is his paper? Shit gonna be dark, man. Cause now you got that like it doesn't make sense now. Now it's like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with that type of shit. And then everybody know what you've been doing. Just flexing money you stole. I'm rich. I got $200,000 cars. We got them. Why would you say that and you stole that man money, man? You just have to look like the man that much. You can't look like the man if you stole the money from him, man. You stole 6 figures from him. You can't look like the man, man. Ain't no way. ARP, you can't look honorable, man. Where's his money? The moment that y'all fix that problem first, or we get my money, then I'm back to whatever the fuck y'all want me to be. You can say whatever the fuck you want me to be, Robbie. But objective A, ding, that man needs his money. If you don't have it, just say, okay, I'm not rich. I don't have no money. But I'm still gonna get it though, because we're gonna have to go to court. I'm gonna get the money. They're gonna give it to me. There is no way possible they ain't gonna give it to me. No way possible. They're gonna give me more, guys. This is the thing with y'all not thinking. They're gonna give me more money for this than what I'm owed. That can range in a big margin of money when you put everything on the table. You already owe me 6 figures, somewhere between $100,000 and maybe 125. Somewhere if I'm guessing. That 125 can jump to anything based on the case presented. You don't know what case I can present. I never show everything. Why risk it? If you're rich, of course. Doesn't make sense. Holler's about to go on stage and get a back end. He said he getting 100,000, so we're gonna roughly say what, 50,000? We can't use the pay-per-view. Hey, everybody over here, we standing down till I'm taken care of. So you don't have their money. The fat bitches and niggas you be around in that spaces, they sell your bootleg links, and I told you that on Twitter, and I posted it. They sell your links from right up under you. They don't carry any money. They're fucking fat bitches. I don't know why I like saying that so much. It's just like, come on, like, come on, Verb, stay focused. Doesn't matter. Right. Stay focused. Sorry, apologize. But yeah, they sell your links. I posted that. They're selling your links, man. $10, $15 a pop when you're on stage. So that doesn't count. So you need support from a culture to grow something. Everybody's looking at you crazy right now. That's why every time you say something, everybody tweets him. Every time he say something, if they don't ask him, where is his 10%? Ain't nobody going for it. Ain't nothing. Hey, Hollow was tripping so bad yesterday. I remember I told y'all. I said when he's caught, he just starts saying things. He made a tweet and said, "Hey, Verb, it's Sandy. What girl gonna be in his spaces from 0 seconds to the end? Nigga, look at me, nigga. Not you. That don't happen for you. Fuck is you? So he had to bring Sandy up, right? Sandy, can you talk to these people? She had to talk for y'all. Then he got quiet. He didn't say, "Oh damn, I was wrong." The fuck? Well, Sandy ain't got nothing to do with where's that money, though? Your personal feelings about me have nothing to do with where's that money. So now y'all got to be even more careful now because we are going to end up going to court for sure. So now any slanderous remarks they add on. You've been judged. They were caught this day without giving me their money. Look what they said afterwards. So you playing 125 can jump to anything. Look, y'all, let's not act like we didn't see Norris just walk off with a bag. Let's not act that. Whoa, let's slow down. Everybody thought Norbs wasn't gonna win no money. Norbs been real quiet and happy. Let's not be dumb here. You can be dumb. Because then here's the thing. The black folks when you bring black people, I try to keep niggas out of this type of shit. For real. This type of shit, you don't want this on you because it's stuck there. It's stuck there. He's been sued for this and this. Stuck. No, you don't want that on you. No, 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 no. So if you brothers are rich, like y'all say, it should be a way you should be able to figure that out pretty fast. Because there is no way possible in black and white you can say, I'm not giving him his money. Check this out. Already off the gate, I'm 46,000 already up with y'all because of what Holla posted. That's your partner. He posted his half. If they go off that, I'm already 46,000 up. If we keep going, then what? And then you add on all the other shit. Oh shit, nigga, I'll fuck around and end up y'all, boy, y'all will be my favorite humans in a couple months. How? How can you not be? That's why I say, how can you hate a man that bring you this much money to the floor? Because you can't do it. Hey, Piper Boy, ARP retired when Bird came, man. Not when he was doing Cassidy versus Hitman or Cassidy versus or Hitman versus Cal or Hitman versus Bill Collect. No, no, no. He retired when Bird came. Everybody has saluted my promotion and hard work, all the bloggers the entire time with this A-War shit. That means I worked over the line because I was getting more. I've never done that before. I didn't get that piece. You owe it to him. Where's his money? It's impossible to win this case for them. Impossible. 100% impossible. It's his money. You got to give it to him. And then being threatened and harassed afterwards. Come on, man. Where y'all come from? Well, I don't know where ARP come from. I know where dude come from. I don't know that wouldn't have been a red flag for y'all. You want Verb to get more than what he supposed to get from y'all? You know how much you gonna end up hating him after that? Knowing I took that much from you, and I didn't even personally do it because you chose not to give it to me. You know how frustrating that's gonna be to y'all? And then I reign supreme with y'all money and plus forming, and you bloggers then jumped in the car with niggas in hell. Who's in? Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Where that cock buffing ass three Letterman? Hiding in the shadows, ain't you three? Hiding in the shadows. You always run over there with them niggas and that car get shot up every time, don't you? Don't you? Every time y'all, this side of the street, we have had no turnovers. You guys are strange over there, man. And this time out on the play. Let's not forget. J2 says to Skull he gonna stick his dick in his throat. Like what the fuck kind of shit? Like listen, nobody over here took an L, bro. We all over here. Everybody over here good. And then at the end of the road, look, just think about it. Everybody over here has went up when they come over with me. I got two cold performances out, Chilla Jones and JC. And then in the middle of the summer, I just get a blessing in my lap. So this shows y'all something, y'all. Trouble does not last all the time. It's a storm. You go through the storm, you come out, the sun shines. That's a whole theory in life that y'all can lock down in your mind. Anything that happened to you will be temporary. You just got to go through it and don't fold. You go through it, and then the next summer, this was a problem from last summer. This summer, I got a check in my lap. Put on two good shows. Everybody that come around me, they shit is increased. Just go through the storm. Us as humans, you're gonna have times where shit just start going crazy and it don't make sense to you. It is. Stay tight. Tight as you can. Stay tight. That's all you gotta do. If you know you ain't done nothing to nobody, you walk with your head up and you never stop saying what you ain't done. Because this world, they will put a tag on you and just tell you to be quiet. I refuse to be quiet on something I ain't done. I refuse to be quiet on something I ain't done. A tag was thrown on me that wasn't even accurate on me, man. I never even got, look, it's so hateful. Now it makes sense why nobody ever questioned me about nothing from last summer. We already hated them because we couldn't use them again. Fuck question them, step on them. No, but this summer, here's my check. The problem is, now this is the thing, guys. Power is increased. Money is increased. Y'all be scared of me, and I don't even flex or nothing in front of y'all. You will want to be on the wrong side of earth? No. You bloggers hold hands and make alliance because someone asked you, and he robbed you. And he robbed me in the end. You see that, guys, right? No excuse. There's no excuse for any of this. None. The money says it's mine, bro. You gotta give it to him. Hey, Fosky, what's up? You want a charger? What you want? You want a
And I hope
charger?
you get all your money, man.
Hey, Fo, it ain't a hope. It's in contract. The same way you in contract to rap, and they gotta pay you. Same thing. Nothing you can
Yeah.
do about that. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. You want you know what? Scats is it called scats for the YNs over here. Merlot, Folsky, scats. All the girls that fuck with me, come get your bodies done. Why not? We on the set, we show love. We take the pack and bust it down over here. What you mean? You bring the money to the set and you and what for do y'all do that in Chicago? Because how we do that, if we score, we
Do we
bring it
do
back to the
what?
hood. Like okay, I don't know what it is like now, but when I was young, if somebody get a score, we bring it back to the hood and we share with everybody. What you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You
You
share
break
with
it down.
everybody.
If you get a
Yeah, we
plate,
share with.
if you get a plate, you
Yeah,
chop it up. You know what I'm
there
saying?
you go. Cause
I had
look,
one more buck on my plate. That nigga's LA Capone say it was me and bro. We was at the store. Both of us got 50-cent cakes on phone. We all
yeah,
gonna eat,
come
nigga.
on, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. All my people, man, let's all eat together, man. What you mean? And you know what that does? This is what people don't understand. When you do shit like that, right? And you eat with people, they will always eat with you. You feel what I'm saying? They go, oh, because it's right there. All right, look, y'all, let's all get up. Any girls here that rock with me? Come on, man, let's get bad around this motherfucker. Why? Hold your head up. This check is what that's gonna come is a proof and a sign to everybody that rock with me. Like, look, you are in the right car. We ain't had no turnovers. Fuck what they think. The lights and glitter, that shit don't matter because the more you're under the lights, the more you are subject to be criticized. No, no, no. I know who be coming over here rocking with me doing all this shit. Yeah, let's get these little niggas together. Shit, I need two scats with stash boxes For Merlot and Foe. What's up? There it is. Hey, go check outside, young. Fuck you. Oh, there you go. Stash box under the seat, wherever y'all want. And look, I ain't gonna pay for no more extra stash box, nigga. Now you got one. You got one right there. Hit the side of it. Boom. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Now, granted, y'all cars are gonna get stolen, folks. But it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? Of course, somebody gonna steal your cars and shit. Yeah, but
Who
it's
gonna
okay.
steal the car from me? For what?
Boy, charges getting stolen anywhere on the planet. Okay.
I don't really want no charges, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like,
That ain't my style.
I'm just saying, okay, Merlo would take one.
And he a
Shit,
young nigga. I don't even know if
yeah.
Merlot know how to drive, man.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. The thing
Nah, I'm
is,
talking shit. Lil
you,
bro know how
yeah,
to drive.
yeah, like, look, we show love. Ain't no fight. It ain't a win for just me. It's a win for everybody that rock with me. It's a win because just like this is the thing with how money works. It don't make sense to shield money. It don't make sense to steal. It don't make sense because it gotta leave your hand anyway, and everybody's gonna die. You take care of your people with what you gotta do, and then you break bread with others. Like, hey man, look, come on, let's go do this. What the fuck we doing? This said we finna have a party first, man. We gotta celebrate and bring our bottles out. We can do that now though, because I can take a year off of battle rap like last year. We can do that now. We can say have a party, pop bottles. Let's get our yacht. This is when we stand for what's right. Don't matter what's going on, man. If you ain't 100, you ain't a thorough nigga. It's gonna come back. Still gotta pay him. You got to. It's his. He worked for it. Not. It's his. He scratched off a lottery ticket. No, it's his. He worked for it. My people that roll with me, they stood firm because they know what's up. We gonna stand firm. It is what it is. All the games, the lights, deception, sex, man, ain't nobody on that type of time, man. You live. You pay that off. Man, we ain't doing that, man. Hell no. Man, stay in the car, rock. Because during this whole thing, there was a lot of people that was seeing this shit and like, bro, this shit don't even look right. Yeah, it don't look right, man. What you mean? Why would I? But everybody, see, when people don't like you for being that nigga, the first thing they're gonna do is try to blame you. That's what people do. They huddle up and try to blame you and they pick a side. They always try to pick the weaker side or the person that is appearing to be the victim. That nigga ain't no victim. He stole 6 figures, man. He robbed me with a New York nigga. And he still ain't never said I did nothing to him. That's terrible, man. It's a terrible human, man. There's no way you gonna get that off unless you pay this and you make it go away. Because the court gonna go down. You're gonna have to keep going through it and you're gonna lose everything in the end. It's crazy how that shit works, man. We good over here, man. We're good. You can't the thing is so many rappers come in here that fuck with that other side and they hide their faces. Don't hide your face now. Well, you can hide it now because it doesn't really matter or anything like that. Now you with that. The people that you're around still. Hey boss, your boy stole from a St. Louis nigga with a New York nigga. Do you respect it? Do you think it's okay? Shit, if it happened to me, it'll happen to any of you niggas. If it happened to me, it'll happen to any of y'all. Don't think that it won't happen. It will. This happened to me with money that I'm owed on contract. What you think it'll happen to y'all? Yes, it will. That don't make sense. If this happened to me with money I'm on black and white paper says that's mine, y'all don't stand a chance with them. Fuck y'all stupid niggas. Y'all think it's a oh we good over here, bitch. Y'all is at that nigga's mercy. I opened the door. Hey, y'all, check it out. I opened the door for dude. Are you crazy? None of y'all got a chance with it. It's no way you can think it no other way around it. It's over with, man. You gotta go. It's there. But I'm so thankful for Holla. I'm thankful for ARP. I am. Cause you know what? If y'all would have did the right thing, no, I still would have been good. But right now is a better time for it. better headspace. I went through all my shit on my own with that stupid shit. It was niggas I was cool with closely. Oh, you endorsing dude doing this shit? You can't see what he doing? Let me get away from him. Let me get away. So now I'm actually enjoying some sea moss right now. No bullshit. Pretty like sea moss, the gummies. That'll also keep your head clear for sure. You won't make dumbass decisions. Yeah, a pretty life, sea moss. Check my page. But I want y'all to realize something. Don't ever give up. Don't ever walk away from what's right. Stand on what's right. It will come. I gotta go really go relax because it's gonna be a beautiful motherfucking day.